It's been a rough year for the Cowboys. They are currently sitting 3-5 and are third place in the NFC East. The Commanders and Eagles competing for the division, while the Cowboys are just trying to make a wild card berth. To make it worse for the boys, they will not have Prescott for likely this season. It was reported that after their loss to the Falcons last week, Prescott suffered a hamstring injury. He suffered the injury while running for a 5-yard gain in the third quarter. After the play, Prescott said it was hard to walk after suffering the injury. The Cowboys at first feared Prescott would need surgery on the portion of the tendon that has been torn from the bone, according to reports, which is why they placed him on the injured reserve. It was originally thought that when he was placed on the IR, he would only miss 3 to 5 weeks. Now, according to reports, he's going to miss the entire season after having a second opinion. The reason why he is likely done for the season is the injury could take longer to heal than first expected. It was reported that the injury is much worse and could take months to recover from. With the Cowboys sitting at 3-5 and not in playoff contention at the moment, they won't rush him, which is why they will likely have him sit for the rest of the year. The injury is not a new one for the Cowboys, as back in 2022, former offensive tackle Tyron Smith had the same injury in training camp as Prescott did and had to miss the first 13 games. This season, Prescott has struggled and has thrown 11 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 2,001 yards, and a whopping 46.1 QBR, along with a 64% completion percentage. To add injury to insult, the Cowboys have been pretty banged up, with many of their star players such as CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, and Deron Bland all dealing with significant injuries as well. With Prescott now out, Cooper Rush will get the start, while Trey Lance will serve as his backup. Rush has started some games for the Cowboys and is 5-1 as a starter dating all the way back to 2021. Back in 2022, Prescott suffered a thumb injury that sidelined him 4 weeks. Rush filled in and went 4-1 as the starter. In his career, Rush has thrown 9 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 1,786 passing yards in 30 appearances. After the news broke, Mike McCarthy had this to say: "Cooper's been great in getting Dak ready to play, and now Dak, there'll be some role reversal there. Rush's temperament is excellent. I would say he's even-keeled as an individual, especially with a quarterback that I've had the opportunity to work with. Cerebral. Smart. He gives you the flexibility to continue to play." I think that's what you want at all quarterbacks. You don't want to get to a spot where you have to change a bunch of things offensively because who's behind center. This is Prescott's third big injury in his career. Back in 2020, he missed the final 11 games with a broken ankle. In 2022, he missed 5 games with a broken thumb. Now that Prescott is out for the foreseeable future, it seems as though the Cowboys season is already over, especially if CeeDee Lamb's injury is also worse than expected. Let me know in the comments what you think of the injury, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, follow, and like the vid for more great content. Also, let me know in the comments who the Cowboys should draft in April.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.